All right, we're gonna go ahead and open up our ISNs to page 93. Make sure that you are on page 93. If not, you're gonna have everything wrong. So we've been talking about Newton's three laws of motion. But what about if I want to know the speed of an object, not the inertia, not the resistance of it not wanting to move or waiting for an external force to come to move it. I want to know the speed of the object. So that's what we're going to be talking about this week. We're going to be talking about speed, velocity, and acceleration. Before we move on, let's go ahead and talk about speed. What is speed? Speed is the rate in which something is moving in a certain time. Well, we know that speed that's my baby, sorry. The energy of an object. Why is that, guys? If we go ahead and go back to our last TEK on potential and kinetic energy, well, we know that more speed, more movement is going to give me more kinetic energy. Okay. What about velocity? What about velocity? Well, velocity is when we have both speed and the direction. But as you guys remember from the video you just watched, what about acceleration? Am I always going to be going at the same speed and traveling in the same direction? No, I'm going to be changing direction and I'm going to be changing speed at times as well. And that is called acceleration, which is my favorite part. Acceleration. What is acceleration? How quickly velocity changes. Cool. So if I want to go ahead and calculate for speed, I'm going to use my formula. And if you guys remember from yesterday, we saw a formula and I'm going to use my triangle, D, S, and T. What does this represent? Well, if I want to know speed, speed is going to be distance divided by time. So speed equals distance divided by time. What if I want to find distance? What am I going to do with speed and time? I'm going to multiply. Good. So I'm going to go ahead and get speed times time. I'm going to multiply. What if I want to get time? What am I going to do with distance and speed? I'm going to divide. So divide D and S. Okay. Today we're only going to focus on my speed and I'm going to use an example. And there are 4 steps that you need to make sure that you show in your work. So my first step, I'm going to show my formula. What is my formula? Speed equals distance divided by time. Okay. Now my second step, I'm going to plug in my numbers. Well, let's go ahead and pretend that I have a distance of 320 kilometers. Okay. And I have a time of 4 hours. Okay. So I have to be at my destination in 4 hours and I'm going to travel 320 kilometers. Well, what am I going to do next? I'm going to go ahead and show my work. And as Ms. Willis showed you, make sure that your key is inside your castle. So you have 320 divided by 4. So does 4 go into 3? Nope. Does 4 go into 32? Yes. 8 times. 8 times 4 is 32. 32 minus 32? There you go. 0. Now I have to bring down my 0. Does 4 go into 0? Nope. 4 times 0 is 0, and it cancels out. So now I have 80 and that is my answer. But how do I show my answer? Well, my last step is speed equals to 80. Make sure that you have your units per hour, okay? So make sure that you're always showing your formula. You plug in your numbers, you show your work, and you give me your answer.